Or do you think we have to put the thing up and...
No.
Okay. We are live. I am very stripy today. Oh, I'm crooked. We're finally late again. So what was your favorite school supply that you got? So what did you end up doing in your folders?
Drawing on them.
Yeah, did you do like big bubble letters? That's awesome. Is there a class?
I did different fonts, so I bought each for each class.
Very nice. Is there a class you're most excited for?
Orchestra.
Really?
Or English.
Okay. If you like English. Lots of reading in English in that English class. More than writing. That was my impression.
Hi.
Good morning, Valerie. I think I'm going to take my glasses off. Then I can't see the writing.
I am barely seeing.
We are just waiting for everybody to find us, Valerie, and then we will get started. We were running a little bit late, but earlier than our usual late. So, how are we doing? We're good. We're a little worn out. We spent the day with our nephew yesterday doing lots of things. I know my time thing is weird. I'm such a goofball about it. We spent the day yesterday with our nephew, and so I think he wore us out.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have a birthday party today for our nephews. 5-year-old boys are very, very active young men. How are you? Could be just us and Valerie today.
It's more fun until this one wakes me up at 8:30 in the morning when I want to sleep in.
Well, I think Valerie has no pity for us because she has a 4-year-old son. So I have 2 sisters, Valerie, and we have 2 sets of, both of them have boys, which is surprising. I'm the only one with girls. And my one sister's boys are just, they're almost like girls. They're just really slow and they just take easy going, don't move very fast. And then my other sister's boys, holy wow, they're like, we call one the Flash because he is literally the Flash. Like you turn your back on him and he is like across the room in like 2 seconds. And he's gotten slower as he's gotten older, but he's just super bright and super inquisitive and super curious. So yeah. So we have another friend here. Hopefully they'll introduce themselves to us and say hi. I'm going to give it another minute and then we will stop. It is kind of funny, isn't it, Valerie? Valerie, is your son an energetic boy? Good morning, Amy. How are you? It's good to see you. We were just catching up with Valerie. It seems like everybody's finally found us. Annabeth's tired. We were going over what we did yesterday. We can share more of that while we draw, I think. We're going to give everybody 30 more seconds to find us. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What are you doing to my hair?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Messing it up.
Go down.
That's what you go that way. We are excited too, Amy. We're super excited. And you're doing this live this time, right? Amy just rewatched both her videos. And one with her nephew and her niece. I showed you that. Right? And now she's here with us live. Okay, let's go ahead and get this party started. He's always on the go. I bet, Amy. The energetic ones, they are just super fast. Oh, you woke up special for us, Amy. I was just thinking this morning about we haven't started school yet, and we're going to have to go back on the schedule, a timer.
Or I start this Wednesday.
You start Wednesday, 7 a.m. wake up. Whoop, whoop.
No.
You can get later than that now because I'm home.
All
right, you guys. Let's go ahead and get this started. I'm Carrie Baughcum. I'm a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade special education teacher.
And I am Annabeth.
I'm also her mother. And this is Doodle and Chat, where we doodle and chat. We chat about whatever the group decides we want to chat about. Life, school, work, ideas, what's going well, what we might need help with, anything that we decide to chat about. Annabeth and I generally go rogue on a few things, and laughter ensues. Yes? And for this first 26, 28 weeks, we are doodling and chatting our way through the alphabet. So we have done P and B, right?
P, B, and maybe J.
What?
What if we get J today? It's going to be P, B, and J.
J would be awesome. All right. Here's a letter of the week. No yawning. My goodness, you're going to put Amy to sleep. Me too. I'm tired. We're excited too, Amy.
We got F.
Ooh, that's a good one. F. Hold up the camera. All right. Oh, don't make them sick. The swirl. F. All right. So this week's letter is F. All right. So we are going to set up the camera. Annabeth's going to cover the camera so we don't make you dizzy with our tripod corralling. Ooh, that's bad. Maybe we should just leave it up.
Why not?
We're just going to leave it up. You guys can see our really fancy, super awesome, homemade overhead
that goes into all my leg space.
Overhead tripod. We're not gonna hide it anymore. There we go. All right, and I'm just gonna bring the camera over here. I MacGyvered this tripod, you guys. Super gracefully. Oh, nice.
We're graceful
Try not to
here.
make anybody too sick.
Look at our beautiful
Oh,
couch.
no, it's twisted. Can you get it untwisted?
No.
No? Okay, then you need to move the other thing over so that the cord's not setting it up. How did we do it before?
Like that.
But now it's leaning.
Leaning tower of camera.
Oh, nice. No, stop. I don't understand why it's doing that. I did that before. Sorry, people. This is a real classy production we got going here. Why is it doing that? Okay. That's better. It's not best. Well, your leg's on the way, babe. You have to tilt. Stop. Don't be a teenager, okay?
My legs doesn't even feel under the table anymore.
Oh, I'm
I have to
sorry.
be up here.
Good morning, Kathy. We were just setting up. We're just getting started. Annabeth was entertaining us with her whining, which is always fun. The letter for today is F. F. I have to think of a different way to do my style. How is everybody? Valerie and us. Valerie and we.
Us.
We were catching up with Valerie already about yesterday. We spent it with our nephew, who's 5, and is a super ball of energy. And we're exhausted. How was everybody's week? I don't remember, Valerie. Why doesn't everybody introduce themselves again? Remind us what each of you do, what you teach, and then tell us when you are starting school, since that's like the most common topic on all of our minds, isn't it? And Amy and I were just sharing how we're not, well, at least I was sharing, I am not excited to be starting to get up by an alarm. That's just not going to be fun.
And I'm not excited to be starting to get up by the power of light and you screaming at me.
I don't scream at you when I wake you up.
You get mad at me if I don't wake up, though.
Well, that's after I wake up very nicely. Don't make me seem like I'm a nasty mom. Like I go in there and scream at you.
You shine the light on my face.
I have to turn the light on you. Otherwise, you don't wake up.
But I still don't.
If I didn't turn the light on when I was waking you up, you would go right back to sleep. And then I have to keep going upstairs. But I did
anyway.
Maybe we'll just start using an alarm this year. And then it could just at you.
That's a good idea.
It is a good idea.
Look at that F. I'm going to do the same style as I did last time.
I know Valerie said she has a 4-year-old. Amy, I am not sure if you have kids of your own, or Kathy, if you have kids. Kathy doesn't start until September 3rd. Lucky. And Amy was at Disneyland last night. Wow. So Kathy, what did you always wake your kids up? Did you wake them up, or did you start like using an alarm at a certain time? Because I was trying to remember. Oh, you're auntie of 4. That's awesome, Amy. So am I.
And I'm cousin of
4.
Yeah. And they a handful.
They are a handful. I think I remember starting to use my alarm in middle school. I'm thinking it's time.
I probably should.
Yeah. You're going to be in 7th grade. It's really time for you to start using an alarm. I mean, I don't have to not be here. Valerie gets woken up by her baby. Aw, it's his 11-month-old daughter and 4-year-old son, and she teaches 4th grade in Oregon. I love that. I remember those days, Valerie. You know, there will come a time where you get to sleep in again. Believe it or not. Someday. Or are you going for your list again?
Yes. I liked it. And I realized one thing we left off of P was pepperoni, and we were talking about pizza and everything. We did pepperoni.
Did you almost just decide to do the whole Doodle and Chat in an accent? Were you going to talk in an accent?
Should I?
You know, that might be fun one time for us to roll. We'll accent what we would do while we Doodle and Chat. If we would, now I'm mixing accents.
Yes, you are.
We can make it.
I might.
That's not the accent I was using, is it? I probably should start doodling.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Wow, now you're judging me on my ability to draw
and talk.
Oh my goodness, you drive me crazy, kid. I don't know why I just put a square on here.
Oh, looks like a periodic table.
That's what I was just thinking. I'm like, do you know how cool this would be if we ended up taking all of these
and making a
periodic table out of each of our doodles? You guys should see Annabeth's face right now. Okay, that's good to know, Kathy. I think it's time for Annabeth and her sibling to start making their way to their own alarm. Nothing like an alarm to get you out of bed.
We did it a few times in 3rd grade.
Oh man, I just messed this up. Really? That's yucky. Oh well, going with the flow. All right, F words.
Fort.
No, I don't want to hear it. Fun.
You hear it from them though.
They didn't say fort.
No, but like you hear other words from them. And last time I didn't give you all my B words, you got mad at me.
Oh, it's okay. Well, hello, friend. This is Doodle and Chat, and I think you are new to our Doodle and Chat. We are mostly educators here, and we are doodling and chatting all about education and things that we're doing. We're catching up right now on sleep habits of our children, surprisingly enough. And we are doodling and chatting all about the word F. Are you a teacher, or did you just decide to pop in for the fun of it? Fame. Ooh, that's a hard one. Fun is awesome. Well, we are, like I said, we're doodling and chatting about the letter F, and we're just chatting about whatever pops in our heads about what we're doing. So you can stay and chat, or you can just watch, but welcome. And we're happy that you just stopped in. All right, fun. What would I imagine for the word fun? I always think of like the emoji that I use when I always do fun is that little cartwheel girl, because I've always imagined that it would be fun to do cartwheels. I can't do a cartwheel. I probably could when I was younger.
I can, but it would be a
Fame.
really bad try.
Fame is like stars. Fame. Oh, have you ever seen the movie Fame, Annabeth?
No.
Did you just sit up and like look at me because you thought I was going to sing?
Yeah.
What's wrong with my singing?
No.
I don't think there's anything wrong with my singing. I could spare them from it, though. Do you think that would be nice?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, my lights are not going very well right now. Okay, fame. That's not terrible. F words. Fame. Fun. Funny. Oh my goodness, you're like going crazy over here. Here, scooch over. I do like that word, funky. Foam. Hello, Petunia. Welcome back. It's so good to have you back here with us.
The letter of the week is F.
We're happy you are here, Petunia.
Hi, Tim.
Good morning, Tim. We're just getting started. Annabeth more started than I am. We have some new friends. We have a new friend and a couple of returning people. And our letter for today is F. Oh, frog. Thank you, Petunia.
Oh, God. Here goes an attempt at a frog.
So, Valerie and Kathy and Amy, anything that you're trying, since most of us, I don't go back until the 20th, I think.
I love my
the
frog.
18th, the 20th, something like that.
I love my frog.
Oh, what about a fist? Thank you, Thanos.
I love my froggy. He's just chilling right there.
Anything that everybody is trying to squeeze in before we go back to work?
Oh, no.
Bye, Petunia. Thank you for stopping by. Fist. Oh, first. Front. Oh, these are going to be hard.
Fish.
Oh, fish. Did we have fish last week, too?
No.
A massage. Oh, that sounds incredible.
We had puffer fish last time.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Clean out your storage unit. Oh, I'm bowing down to you off camera right now, Kathy. There is so much in our house that we need to clean that, we had 3 months. Famous. I love that. I did fame. I have fame. I can put famous. I like that, Thanos. We have like 3 months to do stuff, right? And like, it just doesn't get done. All right, I need to start thinking of these. So fist. So Thanos at fist. I always like look at my hand when I draw a fist. I'm terrible.
I tried.
Terrible
and
at
it
hands.
was a horrible
It's
attempt.
super hard. Here we go. In pen. Are you watching me?
No. Thinking.
Not terrible. Not great. But it is a fist. Oh, Valerie, I remember those days. It's so busy. Fourths to from first. Wait, moved to fourth from first grade. And then her son Max is starting preschool. That's a busy time. I think you're gonna like fourth grade, Valerie. I mean, they're already reading, right? They'll sit still a little bit longer. Their reading levels are a little higher. Did you move to fourth by choice, or was it kind of something that they were like kindly suggesting you do? I mean, I always hope that people have choices in what they get to move to. Tim, how's your summer going, bud? We haven't heard from you very much. Are you going to be subbing again this coming year, or have any positions opened up that you've had an opportunity to be a part of? And then Amy, why do I always forget what you teach? Oh, Forrest, thank you, Thanos. Well, while we're talking about jobs, Thanos, what do you do and where are you from? Everybody here is from North America. Oh, you said that, Amy. Thank you. And actually not North America. We're all from the United States. Are you from the United States? And if not, where are you from and what do you do? Oh, you're from Poland. Awesome. I don't think we've had a couple of international people show up here. I think Poland is a first for us. Forests, awesome. I like drawing forests. They're fun. It's just a bunch of triangles. Oh, okay. So Amy, how do you guys do ELA where you're from? So we do block schedules now. So it's like a double period. Oh, okay. That's interesting, Thanos. So how does your class run? How does your school run ELA? And then does it mean yes, I see Gibraltar is occupied by England. Yes. Famous. I can't think of what famous is. First is number 1, right? First place. I think I'm going to draw a medal for that.
Are there any colors that start with that?
Oh, are there any? Fuchsia, right? Fuchsia? No blocks, I wish. 5 days a week, 40 minutes classes. 40 plus minute class. So you just see them once a day. That's really short for an ELA class. Woo! So how many sections do you teach of that if you teach the theater also? Or is theater...
Is there a pink in there?
Guys, Annabeth wants to know pink colors. I mean, not pink colors.
What?
Colors that start with F. I said fuchsia.
Didn't spell it right, but you know what? That's fine.
Front.
Oh, got this. I know what front is.
Oh, I should have drawn this last. Last. Fuse. Oh, that's a great one. Thanos, a fuse. That's a fun one. Ooh, a fairy. How do we not think of that one? Thank you, Amy. Oh, now I'm changing my front.
To what?
Well, I was going to draw Hugh the U, you know. Front row. But now Hugh the U is going to be a fairy. I imagine that first grade is probably like what people would say is middle school is like. You know, first and kindergarten is just, you know, either you love it or it's just not your thing. I'm happy that you had a choice, and I'm happy that you got to do, you know, move to something that you're more excited for. And how hard it must have been to do something that was hard for you or not your favorite thing, right? And then to have the 2 little ones at home, that just makes it really, really, really tough. That sounds like a fun day, Amy. Like to be able to teach those 5 classes and then have that one class. I imagine you teach theater because you really love it. To have that one class that you really, really love. So I hope I'm thinking that Kathy is still with us and she's furiously drawing and keeping up with us. Kathy, what does your day look like with your ESL students? Because you teach adult learners, right? So do you mostly have night classes then with them?
Feline.
Oh, is feline an F word or a P word?
F.
Yes, F word. Yes. All right, here we go.
It's a kitty.
Here, kitty. Okay, here you go.
Fables.
Oh, Valerie, I'm so excited. She's doing gamification also. That is so awesome. Did you do gamification with your first graders, Valerie, or is this going to be a new thing for you with that?
You got fables.
What's that?
Fables.
Oh, who said fables?
Me.
Oh, aren't you smart? Did somebody say something?
Yeah.
Are you going to sell me it, or are you just going to read it to yourself?
Funeral.
Aww.
I'm really sad.
It is sad. Who said funeral?
Thomas. Right? No, Thanos.
Thanos.
I can't read. I don't have my glasses on.
That's okay. There, Hugh the U is the fairy.
Right. Fox.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kathy, that I got confused about what you teach. Well, how lucky they are for you to do the computer classes with them. I'm so excited for you, Valerie. Super excited. I think I'm into my 6th year of gamifying.
7th.
6th, 5th, 7th. So I'm so excited for you. Gamification is one of those things that I feel like saved me as a teacher. It really it made all the difference in my teaching and my energy it gave me and the life it gave to my class. It's just
Food that starts with F, anyone? Food. Food starts with F. That's probably also family starts with F.
It does.
We thought of that. Okay, but
we do like to eat.
Food, family.
I think, and this might sound weird, Valerie, that I think that is the best way to be. Because I know for myself that when I am terrified, that usually means that I am on to something. And that is just the right way to feel. Yeah, I think for me, gamification changed everything in my class. I know it changed everything in my classroom, but it also really saved me in my ability just to be more creative than I had ever been before. And I really, it has a really special place in my heart, and it has a really special place in my classroom, and something that I look forward to. Annabeth, usually wrangling Annabeth to help me. Kathy likes to see your paper. She's doing it the same style as last time. Okay, Kathy, I see. That makes sense. So, Valerie, what is going to be your theme this year? And Amy, 50 kids in one class. Holy wow.
55.
0 in a class.
50 in a class?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, Harry Potter. Have you connected with Stephanie Crawford?
I love Harry Potter.
If you haven't, she did a right, Valerie, isn't that terrifying? Stephanie Crawford is a dear friend of mine, and she did her theme for many years in her 8th grade ELA class. All right, awesome, Kathy. Thank you for saying something. Also, Valerie, if you need a connection with her, like I said, she is a friend of mine, and she is super awesome just as a person too, and very giving of her time and knowledge. So if you ever need a a little push to connect with her, I'd be happy to help. All right. Frog. How do we draw a frog? Aren't they like a circle? That's like the cutest little frog in the whole wide world. Oh, I'm going to make my frog more oval, though. Make him a fat frog.
I love my frog. I have to draw my frog more now. He's too cute. He's right up here. No, Froggo.
Did you say El Froggo?
No, I said my little Froggo.
Oh.
Trying to think of words in Spanish now because I have nothing else.
Oh, dear God. No, it looks like it's a frog with ears. Oh, I just drew a crab. Ay, ay, ay. That's my frog, you guys.
What are foods that start with O?
Fries.
Fries.
How'd you forget that?
I don't know.
Frog.
French.
French, yes. Fries. I started with the Monopoly board with planets, yes, Valerie. And then, like, I made the Monopoly board. I used its mechanics to help me, like, you know, just to theme out the game. And then as I got to learn how the game mechanics worked, then I was able to move more away from the Monopoly board. And now it's just it's a galaxy on one of my biggest bulletin boards. Or like I'm lucky to have a bulletin board that's like a good size. It's a good size, right? It's like a double wide. And so now it's just planets that my students travel from place to place on. But it has a lot. Its birth is from Monopoly for
you
sure.
Just made me think of Force.
Oh, Force for Star Wars.
Force. So I just do 2 lightsabers right here.
Nice. Fries. Oh, don't do that, please. That's
Sorry.
loud. Yeah, so that was the only way I knew how to start, really. I think that's the way I start with most things, you know, is just taking what you know and building on it until you figure out how to do it your own way. Fries. Oh, that's a fantastic idea, Valerie. I think anytime we can take something that we know and anchor it to something new, it gives us security and a place to start with, and then it gives us an opportunity to build from whenever we get better at it. Feud?
Yeah.
That's not very nice. Oh, 50. Was that why you kept saying 50? 50, 50, 50? It wasn't because
5.
wasn't because it was a big class number, it's because you just drew on me, kid.
Yeah.
Don't draw. I'm not having a pen fight. Did you get fudge and you didn't tell me?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. See, at the beginning, you're like, don't tell me what starts with F. Now you're like, did you put fudge without me? I have a lot.
I don't know what fudge looks like.
Like fabulous.
I am. Thank you. So that's so sweet of you to say that to me.
I didn't say you were fabulous.
You did. You looked at me and said fabulous.
Fabulous. And fox.
Oh, I like foxes. I'm probably gonna butcher it. Did you see my frog? Looks like a crab.
Look at mine.
Fungi. I like that.
Oh, fungi.
Fungi is about as fun to draw as fudge. Oh, fungi. Is a mushroom a fungi?
Kind of, I think. I'm just going to draw mushrooms.
Me too.
Because that's all I know is fungi. We're going to draw them on a little log, though.
I've always liked mushrooms. They are always super fun. They seem super cute. I just drew that wrong way. Inverted the...
I drew fungi on a log. Okay, now we're going to draw Fred and George.
Who's Fred and George?
From Harry Potter. Fred starts with F. Fred
But George doesn't.
But you have to put
they are
both the
family.
twins.
They are family.
Yes, but I already have family, so I...
Did you put friends?
No.
I just thought of that word by myself.
I don't.
Oh, you do. Stop.
I have family.
You do. We're not going to go into that on video.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Oh, Frosty. I like it, Amy. Not looking forward to the frosty weather. Isn't there something called a Frosty?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Wendy's
does that. What? May the
Trying to think of
force
words.
be with you. I am your father. And yet another space. I can't fit anything in. So, Amy, what do you teach in theater? Do you guys end up doing a production, or do you just do the elements of theater and some practicing and playing? And then, Kathy, what are your people that are getting earning English as a second language? What do they do after they're done with you? Do they
February.
do they go on to get their GEDs? Are they just there to learn English, and then that will help them with pursuing a job and things like that? And then, Valerie, what part of Oregon do you live in? I lived in Oregon for just
February.
a couple of months when I was a kid. I lived in Beaverton, Oregon. It was beautiful. It was very misty and wet, a lot. But I enjoyed all of the things you could do outside there. Talk about nature. Oh, that's fun. Student-directed skits. I like that. Oh, I still haven't drawn a fox, have I? I haven't drawn family either.
Mm-hmm.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me. I think I sang that wrong.
Sing Funky Town when you put funky on it.
I didn't put funky on it. You put funky on it. Because I don't want to be funky like you.
Funky Town.
Won't you take me to
Funky Town?
Where's your fox? Okay, I'm going to butcher a fox now.
Oh, no.
What'd you
I
say?
only
Oh, no.
remember how a fox looks like because of my raccoon statue.
Oh,
that was supposed to
nailed
be a
it.
fox.
Right?
Yeah. Heck.
Oh, Annabeth is running out of steam on me. Her nephews wore her out.
I don't know what more. Flames.
Did you just think of that yourself? Fireworks. Good one, Amy. So, who was it? So Valerie's starting a new grade level. Oh. Oh, did I write fun twice? I probably did, Thanos. Or did you write fun twice?
Me?
I did write fun twice. Good catch, Thanos. You know what? I wrote fun, and then I drew a fox. That's what happens when I try to...
Wait,
That's what happens when I try to write and draw and talk at the same time and think about what I'm going to say to you guys. Good catch, bud. So, Valerie's trying something new. Anybody else have anything new that's going to be happening this year that they're excited for or not so excited for? New curriculum, a new opportunity, maybe a new other position, a leadership role that they're trying. I know for me last year, I had very few students in my program. So this year, it's almost doubling. So that last year was a nice, easy year for me in terms of numbers and caseload wise. And then next year, this upcoming year, my numbers are doubling. And I'm going to have some higher students this year too. So I'm excited about that. But it's going to add just a different dynamic to my classroom. And it should be super fun. Oh, Kathy, I teach a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade combined. They're all together with me. Special education class. So all my students are 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. But their skills and their academic levels, their social skills, their language skills are generally the same range. And that's why we can have the multiple grade levels in there. So this coming year, I'll have only 6th and 7th graders, which makes it easier scheduling wise. But I've got a lot of kiddos in and out of my classroom, which will be fun. I'm lucky I'll probably have the same teaching assistant again that I did last year. I'm super lucky to have one and keep having the same one over and over again. So it's definitely gonna be more work, but having the students with, a higher cognitive level, some more experience that they'll bring in. So Kathy, yes, I do teach the same kids the whole day, but depending on their level of independence and their academic levels, they might go out for a science class. All my kids go out for lunch with or without support, gym, and a creative arts class. And then the other classes, it all depends on where their levels are at, depending on if they might try a science class or they might go out for what we call a resource class, which is just like a step up from what I teach. So it can be a variety of different students that I have in given classes. Annabeth is dying because she's almost done with her paper, but she cannot. Philippa.
With the F.
It is an F.
No.
Oh, it's a PH.
And then I gave it an F. Remember the one time we were drawing outside and you drew Philippa, and then I put an F for Philippa? That's its new name because I didn't want to put it with the PH because I didn't know it was a thing.
So the range of reading skills, Kathy, is, so generally speaking, the students that are in my program are 2 to 3 years below grade level. So a 6th grader might read anywhere from, usually the lowest if they're going to be with me is 3rd grade, but mostly they're like a 4th and 5th grade reading level. And then their math is somewhere within that range too. So for math, I'm more group driven. Flip-flops, Amy said. Flip-flops. Flannel.
I butchered your Philippa really hard.
Ooh, flannel.
Fleece.
Yes. And then math, they're 2 to 3. So reading, I teach all at one level because I can do some group work with them out of the curriculum that we're using. And then because I teach a block, like I was saying to Amy, 2 periods of ELA, we'll do reading and writing together. And then the second period of class, they might have more specialized instruction, either direct instruction or another program that we use. And then math, I usually put them in math groups for things like that.
That's a lot.
Well, that's sad, Thanos. Frankenstein. Go, Amy. I guess not everybody's going to like us, are they, Thanos? And that's okay. Not everybody, they don't have to stay either, do they? They don't like what we're doing, they can just leave. Did you do focus? Wow. Flo, you are amazing, kid. French? We got French. French silk pie. Have you ever had that before?
No.
French apple pie. Wait, is there French apple pie?
Are you making up things now?
4, F-O-R-E, or 4 for the golf. Just draw a golf ball on a tee. Like they say 4 before they're going to hit it. And they go, and then they hit the ball.
How do you spell that?
Facebook. 4, you guys, 4 like in golf is F-O-R-E, right? Don't judge my spelling. I'm terrible at spelling. Form. Like you make a form? Or you send a form?
Yeah, I already did that.
Oh, wow. Facebook. Where's your Frankenstein? The little dot?
It has the tulip.
You totally said, you phoned that one home so bad. That's not even funny. flip phone. Oh, I'm butchering Frankenstein.
And exactly. Flip phone. I need one more word.
Come on, people. One more word. There's my Frankenstein. That's not terrible. Frankenfurter. Frankfurter.
I don't have space for Frank. Fine, I'll put a Frankfurter. How do you spell Frankfurter?
I don't know.
Can anyone help on spelling Frankfurter?
Frankfurter. Frankfurter. Frankenfurter.
Frankfurter. Fool.
Or fool. Yeah. She drew a fool. I like that, Amy.
Furter.
So Thanos, you told us where you were from, but I don't remember you telling us what do you do for a living? What do you do for your job?
Frankfurter.
Bye, Valerie. If you drew with us, will you please share it out on Twitter? I'd love to see it, and I can't wait to see you next week. Have fun with your little ones. Are you covering mine up? Oh, you're 12 years old. Well, isn't that awesome? And you stuck around for a whole hour to listen to teachers talk about drawing. Do you, that's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Annabeth is 12 also, Thanos. I'm going to turn the camera around because we're going to wrap things up and then Thanos can see Annabeth, who is also 12. So, how do you do grades of school in Poland then, Thanos?
Oh, yeah, true.
Okay, I'm going to hold this over here, right? And then you're going to yank down the...
Ay.
Okay, good. This is how we could do it next time, too.
That was easy.
Okay. Here we go. I have to...
Look at our beautiful basement. Oh, no, my hair. What did I do to
Staring
it?
at my chest.
I ruined my hair.
There we go. All right. Oh, that's right. You live in Gibraltar. Sorry. You said Poland and then you changed it. I know. I know. Oh, it's real professional production here. All right. There we go. So how do they do school in Gibraltar? Are you in a certain grade? We're going to wait and let him see. All right, you guys, as we wait for that one response, because I think that's super fun that we have a 12-year-old joining us from Gibraltar. Oh, you're going into next school. All right. Seriously. God. Our camera, this is a real professional production we got going on here. Okay. I'm not sure how to say your name, my friend from Russia. Monifix. So you're on
vacation.
Oh, good question, Kathy. And you're on vacation right now. So are we. We're on summer vacation. We go back soon to school. It was super fun to see that we have another new friend from Russia joining us. But we are wrapping things up. We're over the 45-minute mark.
And I'm starving.
Annabeth wants to eat breakfast. We are super happy that we had all of you guys here with us today for the Doodle and Chat YouTube live show. And we had some new friends here. We had some young people that were new friends to us. If you did Doodle and Chat with us along, and please go ahead and share out your doodles on Twitter using the hashtag Doodle and Chat, and then we'll collect them all and share them out and let everybody else see all the awesome fun that we had. And then we will see you guys back here next Saturday at 9:30 Central Standard Time. Thank you so much for everybody who was here with us today. We had a blast, and we can't wait to Doodle and Chat with you guys next week. Bye. you doing? Stop being weird.
That's me.
We're not over yet.
Oh.